Is it time to buy or sell Tesla stock? In this video, we will delve into Tesla. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed on our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and thorough analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 10th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Tesla as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.6. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of -0.24% since our initial recommendation to hold or accumulate. This equates to an average loss of -0.06% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is situated in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further gains within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 40% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 26 and 66%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a change of around 27.5%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from a decrease of 4.5% to an increase of over 110% within the coming year. This would place the future price between $310 and $684. Our latest daily update for Tesla includes the headline, "Evaluation of Tesla stock downgraded after the last trading session." On the last trading day, which was a Friday in June, the Tesla stock price increased by 1.94%, climbing from $319.11 to $325.31. During this trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 6.28%, with a low of $313.30 and a high of $332.98. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days. However, it remains down by 6.1% for this period. Notably, the trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, a positive technical indicator, with an additional 25 million shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 128 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $41.73 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $488.54, while the lowest price was $176.92. Currently, the price is 33.41%, or $163.23, below the 52-week high of $488.54, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Today's market presents a mix of developments surrounding Tesla as the company encounters increasing challenges alongside some rays of hope. A notable 16% decline in U.S. Tesla registrations raises concerns about the company's demand amid escalating geopolitical tensions. With intensifying conflicts in the Middle East, the overall market sentiment has turned negative, contributing to a sell-off that could weigh down Tesla's stock in the near term. Moreover, the anticipation of Tesla's robotaxi pilot program in Austin, set to launch on June 22nd, is met with skepticism. Safety experts and activists are voicing concerns about the company's approach, which could potentially affect consumer confidence and invite regulatory scrutiny. In contrasting news, Tesla shares have surged by 10.3% this week, outpacing major indices like the S&P 500 and NASDAQ, as some analysts perceive the current market volatility as a dip-buying opportunity. Additionally, the price increase for refreshed Model S and Model X vehicles suggests a strategic move to preserve margins in a challenging market, which could positively impact long-term profitability. However, operational hurdles loom, especially as the rollout of autonomous vehicles faces delays. With significant competitors like Waymo making advances in the autonomous space, Tesla's leadership position may be jeopardized if these operational challenges continue. Investors will need to closely observe how Tesla responds to these evolving dynamics, as they could significantly influence both the short-term performance and long-term outlook for the stock. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 10th of June 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Tesla a rating of overweight with a recommendation to hold. On Friday, the 6th of June 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley also rated Tesla as overweight with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 23rd of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush rated Tesla as outperform while also recommending a hold. On Wednesday, the 23rd of April 2025, Benchmark provided a rating of buy for Tesla with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April 2025, it was reported that Wedbush rated Tesla as outperform with a recommendation to hold. Analysts have assigned Tesla stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Tesla. The Tesla stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive forecast for the stock. However, there's a general sell signal based on the relationship between these two averages, as the long-term average is above the short-term average. During downward corrections, support may be found at 312.19 cents and 318.57 cents. A breakdown below either of these levels could trigger sell signals. Additionally, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a favorable technical indicator. Some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 27, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 10.36%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots signaled a sell action 14 days ago. Bollinger Indicators suggested a buy signal 87 days ago. The short-term moving average provided a buy signal 5 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 3 days ago. When analyzing the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 8 days ago. The long-term moving average suggested a buy signal 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 14 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tesla. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $284.70 and $282.76. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this could lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, if Tesla breaks below $284.70, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $282.76 and $272.20. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is regarded as medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $19.68 between its high and low, which is a change of 6.28%. For the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 6.11%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Tesla, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This extremely high PE ratio suggests that the stock could be overvalued. However, it's not uncommon for tech companies or those with enormous market potential to have such high ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 22nd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 430 thousandths of a dollar. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tesla. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tesla is at $326.09. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Tesla encounters its first support level at $284.70. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tesla from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Tanazha Vaibhav, who bought and sold 22,640 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 53.811. Overall, insiders purchased 1,102,872 shares and sold 3,764,970 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $307.32, reflecting a decrease of 5.53%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 13 days ago. Is Tesla stock a good buy? Tesla presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may either hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses observed in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation from a buy recommendation to a hold or accumulate stance since the last assessment. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, June 16th, we anticipate Tesla to open lower by $1.45, starting at $323.86. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.